Everything here Tvghana, so by channel no so have a like and I share we are subscribe and leave a comment so our comment section no say Obekaya about a week or two General Secretary for the NDC Mr. Fifi Kwetey the assembly ebe two media no so everything or trima MPP appointees bia almost so much me area of mine sika ni ade no NDC lawyers bia there's some offer chira or more cut deals with those people so they be on some not intimate ember public now. So shortly after that, so no, there's a Yoko boss remonacha so about contain by class of couple do buy in case, there's what me I reach out and compass on make it deal with near the idea to say, it's a master exposing for one by one within their own party and to see the Abito ones a John Dramani Mahama. There's any boo a fugi papa any boo a fugi pie because nkrofo omoka ne ho ahia nkrofo a omunyina ye omadwene so omuba ababeboa na aban papa no mbo omudawu no etimi abam no sa nkrofo no yapisa ya de so omutimi disappoint no pa this John Dominic Mahama bureaucrat te de ababeto abonte abusua me de krata ne nsem ene nkomotwetwe ne nsem de ode atudwa no gina ebro ha na abusua nsem nyina no wo tirima nkrofo no ne nkrofo atwa ne ho ahia no. They have disappointed him. They have really disappointed him because about papa agenda no more the buy and everything. They say na aton so na enko tin some mintimuni na enfi black rasta so ya busia who else as well one we are compensation na na chewa dwen ha Tvghana so
directly and told me, Black Rasta, I want to debate you. I want us to find out whether it is good to have dual citizenship or not. And I said, let's arrange and then have it in public so many people can be part of this. He told me, but I'm not in the country. Anytime I arrive in the country, I will make sure that we do this. Then he went ahead to tell me, do you know that Nkrumah had dual citizenship? And I said, how? With all my readings, I have never come across that. Educate me. He told me at a point all Ghanaians were citizens of the UK or the United Kingdom. I laughed my head off. I said, of course, if that is what you call in dual citizenship, then I hear that was by force. Some people came and colonized us and decided that every member of this country must be a British citizen. This is Kwekwaza. He is a citizen who has fought so much for equal rights and justice in this country. He's based outside the country, but he's a known lawyer who has been in the legal fray for a long time. I love him, and I'm still waiting for that debate. My brother, my sister, Nkrumah did not take a dual citizenship. Nnamdi Azikiwe did not do it. PLO Lumumba did not do it. All our great heroes never played with any dual citizenship. Even Jerry John Rawlings, who had the opportunity to be called Scottish and Ghanaian, stood with his Ghanaian citizenship. So it was very annoying when a guy went to court and tried to strip Rawlings of his Ghanaian identity. Do you all remember? My brother, my sister, Kwekwaza was also talking about this thing about oral. Is oral Operation Recover or Loot? Is it all of a sudden becoming ORS? Operation Reward Stealing. Is that it? My brother, my sister, why is this conversation very important at this point? Now, Fifi Kwetey. How many of us know Fifi Kwetey? Fifi Kwetey. Now, he used to be an aide to Rawlings. And I remember in the days, me and him clashed a little bit because I had said something about Rawlings. It's about 20 years back. And he wasn't happy about it. He was a young man then, just like me. We both had the youthful energy. And on a radio station, he tried to, make his point, And I also tried to make my point. That was the last time we actually clashed. Now, the next time we met was just a few months back before the elections when he told me, Black Rasta, we are going to work hard to win the elections so you don't have to relocate. This is Fifi Kwetey. Fifi Kwetey is very angry. What are the newscasts saying? The newscasts, what are they saying? One message is clear. They know themselves The time will come that we will mention names. Fifi, Kwetey on NDC Lawyers trying to cut deals for persons under prosecution. Wow! Now let's look at the full story. It's interesting. Now, the General Secretary of the National Democratic Congress, the NDC's Fifi Kwetey, has said that the time will come when the names of the NDC lawyers who are trying to cut deals for persons under prosecution will be put out. He says those NDC lawyers know themselves. Fifi Kwetey is not happy with some of the party's lawyers. Now, the party's scribe is accusing some of his compatriots of inhibiting efforts by the government to prosecute people found to have engaged in wrongdoing. Dash it away. My brother, this is very clear. There are a lot of people who have been prosecuted. We all remember Kobna Dufour. He was prosecuted a long time ago. Now this party has come into power. We go to court, wherever it is, Dufour is allowed to cut a deal. And he walks away. The same way, another guy, one Asian, goes to jail for almost the same crime or the same sin. The Attorney General insists that they are not the same cases. But whatever it is, this guy was also allowed to pay back all the money in full. Atu Essien. My brother, my sister, he was only able to afford something. And the rest of it, with all his influence and friends and TV clique, he couldn't get that. So they threw him in jail. Now he went to jail because of his high-profile nature. He's better than the banana thieves. He's better than the plantain thieves. He's better than the rapists and all those people. So they found a way of pulling him out because they said he has some spinal issue, as if he's the only person sick in our prisons. Fire is continually burning all these people in high and low places. As to how they were able to machinate and remove this thief from the prison called Atu Essien is still very, very suffocating. Atu Essien came out. He's walking free. My brother, my sister, on bail. Now, what is the bail about? Now, the guy was given the opportunity to pay back the money he stole. He couldn't, so he was convicted and called an official thief. He stole our money. All of a sudden, KSM and some other people came pleading for him because he was sick. Why didn't they plead for the banana thief? Why didn't they plead for the plantain thief? Why didn't they plead for the numerous weed smokers in prison who are also equally sick? Because they are not high-profile people. So, criminal, dirty thief Atu Essien gets the chance to come out. And once he comes out, he's walking around there on bail. The case has been completed. So what is this bail thing about? I don't understand it. It's completed. He's been convicted. Or is it health bail? Because we have leave health or health leave, travel leave. Is there something like that in the legal system, the prison system? My brother, my sister, Atu Essien is out. Did they cut him a deal too? At least the Attorney General got him in there. Dufour is working. They said he paid about 60% of whatever he owed. How about the 40%? Who's going to pay that? Ghosts? Ancestors? I wonder who is going to pay that. My brother, but let's get to today's issue. Fifi Kwetey is very angry that the NDC came into power on the back of the Nana Addo Dankwa government being overly corrupt, fantastically corrupt. Now, if you campaigned against corruption, you campaigned against Cecilia the past millions under the bed, my brother, my sister, and campaigned against fantastic corruption. Now it is time for you to prosecute all these fantastic thieves. Then you start cutting deals with them. Now let me tell you what secret it is. And this is a secret. It's a secret. Watch this. What is happening right now is Anybody that is caught in the web of corruption in the former regime, the NPP regime, and they try to fight at the beginning, but when they realize that it's not working too good, either it's Iyoko that has picked them, national security, or the attorney general, they are in the same circle, right? If they pick you up, the first thing they do is to look for an NDC lawyer. Listen attentively. They look for an NDC lawyer. We all know them. We do not want to start mentioning their names because they know themselves and we all know them. There are some lawyers who have become very, very notorious for partisanship. The NDC has its lawyers. The NPP has its lawyers. NPP lawyers include people like, what's his name, Atachia. NDC lawyers include people like Chatuchi Kata. My brother, my sister. So now, any criminal or alleged criminal who is from the former regime, once they are arrested, they don't deal with their lawyers anymore. They go for NDC lawyers. And the NDC lawyers are so influential because their party is in power. They knock on the doors of all these institutions, corruption fighting institutions, from the OSP's office all the way through to Iyoko, to national security, and then all the way through to even the police and the attorney general. At the end of the day, there is a looming crisis of deal cutting. Kwabena Edubuahin is looking for a plea deal. But instead of looking for a plea deal, we are told that he's looking to cut a deal. There are two different things. A plea deal is for you to say, hey, the case is becoming so long, so I don't want it to be so long. I plead that I'm guilty in one way or the other, so this is what I want to pay to the state, whatever it is. I'll compensate the state like this. Then you look at it. But in this case, it's a plea. It's not a plea deal. They are cutting a deal. You know what? Let's set him free. We'll give you this amount of money. Keep it for yourself. And then you keep this amount of money for the state as well. That is what is meant by cutting the deal. If we continue like this, oral is going to be a joke. It will suffer from dental caries. Somebody find out what dental caries means. Oral. The hygiene that is supposed to bring us, it will bring us dental caries. If we continue like this, Mahama will be a joke. If we continue like this, hey, it's going to be really terrible. And I'm glad that people like Fifi, Kwetey are coming out to spew this out and warn all those lawyers to stay away. Right now, every criminal is looking for an NDC lawyer, and Mahama is angry. The information reaching me is that Mahama has put his foot on the ground and is roaring like a wounded lion. He says, any member of his regime who is involved in anything close to cutting a deal will be first and foremost embarrassed in public. Number two, in fact, you stand the chance of suffering the same fate as the person charged. In other words, you would also be prosecuted. As to how they will do it, my brother, my sister, Mahama is angry. He's realized that there are some people who are quick enough to destroy the name of something good that is about to happen. My brother, my sister, he still has his 24-hour economy to push into full action. He has a lot of chips to build around Ghana, and he has a lot of work to do in the country. If lawyers belonging to his political party are beginning to cut deals, then it's serious. But there's one man who says that no matter what, they are not cutting deals with anybody. If you are prosecuted, the full rigors of the law will descend on you. Number two, anybody that we have brought to this institution, 99% they are going to jail. Raymond Archer. Raymond Archer of the Economic and Organized Crime Office. He says there is nothing coming to Iyoko that will have a deal cut. And that anyone who is brought to Iyoko, no matter what, they have lost the case already. And true to his words, Komna Edubuaine is in there. Akpalu is in there. And we're going to go into the Akpalu issue. You'll be shocked. The depths of rot. From there, there's another case I'll be talking to you about. But I just want to hold my calm for the time being, and then we'll be telling you more about this. The Attorney General has also made it clear that no deal will be cut. But he has cut one deal already with Komna Duffuor. Has he repented? And he used to be a lawyer for Komna Duffuor. He has defended it by saying it's not the same issue as that of Atu Essien. This is the Attorney General. His name is Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayine. Well, our eyes will continue to watch. It's all about Ghana, not any individual. And we must make sure that people face the music that they have succeeded in creating. It's the Black Pots, a.k.a. Kokoshonamo, where we speak truth to power.